Why, hello everyone! Welcome back to Dream Daddy. Where we left off, we was trying to get some of that cray-cray. 'Cause damn. Trying to get some of that. Now we're gonna go straight back into it and see what's gonna go down. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in after a few bites of ice cream for the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She's stuffed. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. My girl, why? In the dark, I can see Amanda outline in the middle of her bed, kneels, hug up against her bed. Is everything okay, young lady? I don't want to talk about it. She'll come to me. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the door and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her upset so much. She seems totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I try to do anything else, it will only have made her more upset. Indeed, I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of a very, very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Yep, I'm drinking that right now, man. Let me just get a sippy sip to get boozy. Okay, Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into a toaster and slams the frozen door. She won't look at me, yikes. So, those waffle doughs, are you gonna share? Anyway, so anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still frozen burnt waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated feel. Hopefully I say that right. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't want to. She didn't think she needed band-aids and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of a thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Oh, we're gonna cook? I hear Amanda walks in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a second, my girl? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I got scared. I get scared when I know something is wrong, and I get more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad, you know? Okay? You have a dad right there supporting you in your corner who wants you to be happy, man. Honey, you know I'm bad with words. Hey, that's truer words for me too. I can't tell you the countless of times that I mess up with words with Thomas. Shit. Anyway, honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad! Oh my god. That is so nice. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. That's so nice. I would have done the same thing. Shit. It took me a really... but mine would be a little bit more, nice. I know. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. Oh. And this is beautiful. Please don't stop crying. It's strawberry. Manna gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious slices. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing, I know I've been really, really real lately, and there's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a shout. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So, you know Emma All would go into that fancy art school in California, right? Emma All, yeah. The one who, oh shit, who puking. The best friend? The other one? Oh my god. The Emma All. Okay, so Emma All was, no, Emma All, wait, wasn't there Emma A? Okay, the best friend?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, I'm proud of myself. Oh, you got it, wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the accepting letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot of time more with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosa M. What the hell is going on with these girls' names? God help me. The both of the Emmas, Grace and Nora, all went to a party at... Okay, bear with me. They got me fucked up. Okay, at a Mackenzie F's... Ooh, that was... on the same night, they told me they were busy studying for Cal AB finals. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Nora, and, that's the thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that, okay? Wait, Nora, is that a girl name or a boy name? It could go both ways, shit. Because I met a guy called Nora before, so... But... You're a bad liar. So are you. I love him from the worst. That's my girl. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma O, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. And then one day I invited everybody out to get some nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy. Like, for real? Simultaneously? I know that was shit. It's just a... Simultaneously? Oh! Don't ask me how to spell that one. Shit! So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat the nacho at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. I apologize.
Aww.
So I go to the mall anyway. I got to the food court. And who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Nora, all hanging out together eating nachos without me. Wait. It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Nora has her arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird. But then they kiss. No. No fucking way. No to the M to the G, 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 G. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and say, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because, of course, she does. And Emma all just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Oh, why you have to be like that? Oh my god. Was she the gospel one? I know! Grace is the one nobody likes. Oh, I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody was saying anything. I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most intelligent thing to say, but I was just very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which any further contribute to this shitty day. An immediate drift, a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma all asking how long the Nora thing been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? Yeah. That's okay, you're trying. So what happened next? Oh, okay. So get off this. Emma, I'll say, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Emma pulls out her phone and reads word for word. Oh shit, here we go.
Hmm?
Can you believe this? I can't believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being. But man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. What do you mean you don't understand? She just explained to you. They were dating in secrets for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you don't think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay, and then she left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my messages and didn't reply, and I know because those are receipts. I didn't know what receipts are, but I'm gonna just nod and pretend I understand. Got you. So, while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P and about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of sorry. Bear with me. I know that one. Reasonable. There we go. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and it's like, how can you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he told me that Emma P sent a screenshot of everything I told her to the group chat that I got knocked out of. Alright, I think you lost me a screenshot, but that definitely sounds bad. There's much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dumped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma All's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. It's typical of my younger. Oops, sorry. Not even that mad that she's dating Nora. I'm just upset that she lies to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the cake repeatedly. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Nora. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as and as mad as I am at everybody, like I miss them, Dad. Oh, Amanda looks so. Oh my god, young lady. I feel so sorry for her, actually. And let me tell you something, Amanda. You're way more prettier than any of those bitches over there. Let me just throw that out there. Anyway, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh no.
Anyway, that's it. That's the whole story. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who... oh, God. Okay. Approximating humans' feeling this whole time. God, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck in long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice. But I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few wisdoms of fatherhood. All friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These two. These two right here. These two. That's pretty much it. I can't. It's... high school sucks. That's just a normal thing. But these two, real friends don't do that. There's some friends that is actually decent, but it's so difficult to find them because, you know, they're hiding under a fucking rock. Anyway, real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friends? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain a meaningful friendship. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person is putting the effort into it, show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. I think this is say more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Huh.
I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did. I just ate that whole cake. Well, good talk. Mana gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Manda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh! Where's my controller up? I gotta put that TV up. My girl, you say I love you too? Oh, young lady, if I could give you a hug, I would.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh! Hey, dude, I got the runs. Yeah, I got some runs for you. Oh! I gotta stop. Oh, I got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry and everything. A book of words, jumbos, that I find helpful in these types of times, such as these. Sandrian's trying. Oh. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not the diarrhea milkshakes, okay? Milkshakes are just comforting. My dude, why are we talking about this? By I got the runs, I meant that I feel like running. Wanna come to the gym with me? Why do I feel like less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You can see my baby girl. Wait. You know what? Sure. When are we gonna do this? There was 30 million minutes left in me, hell. I'm outside right now, my dude, warming up. Okay. At least let me see if the battles get me away from the wolves in time to get her. Okay, I will kill about the cheesecake ball. Cheesecake all the oven. There we go. Let's go running. There we go. For some reason, it didn't let me press it. Man, this game is really good. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors, man. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try out together, my boy. Other runners, will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, man. We're here to chill up each other on. I'll be right there with you, my boy. Just keep rhyming going. Keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll be doing great, though.
Run that dad.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Hey, my dude, you got that cum action going. Yeah, get that heart rate going. Pump that shit up. Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it. Pump it up, pump it up. Pump up the jams. There we go. You going good, my dude. You doing good. Look at this shit. I feel like we're doing this all day. Hey, but good shit about running like this, though. It's good exercise, good calories, all that shit, man. Just gotta keep pumping up that thing, though. There we go. There we go. Get the fuck out of my way. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What do you know about this? What do you know about this? That's how you know I'm doing good, man. I'm pumping that up. I'm pumping that up. Look at that. I'm pumping it up. My dude, you gotta give like right on me. Right on me so I can put it on you. That's some interesting motivation, though. Hey, we're doing really good, though. There we go. That was the eggplant. You see that under me? Oh! You can feel how fast I'm going. I'm pumping it up. I'm pumping it. I'm pumping it. I got it. I know what to do now. I know what to do now. I gotta go back and forth with this. Gotta go back and forth. Pumping it up. What's going on, ladies? I gotta run past you. I appreciate you blocking him.
Hey!
Hey, yeah, let's pump it up faster. Kill me if you don't. Hey, this is actually pretty fun. You see, we're having a good time. Virtual reality, all that shit. How you liking this? How you liking it? You feeling heat? You feeling heat? My dude, I believe in you. Come on, Jack. You got this. Go faster. Hey, hey, ha, ho, ha. My dude, that's how you do it. Good shit, man. I'm beating you. I'm beating you. Are you gonna let me do that? Oh, shit. Oh, I had to wait till he stopped having a heart attack.
Hey!
Damn, I'm almost there, though. My dude, I appreciate you waiting for me. Damn, the moment that I'm overheated. Holy shit!
That was a gold medal.
Way to go, my dude! Wow, I got the best record ever.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Wait. That's it? Alright, we're gonna go back with him. Shit, fuck that. Gotta get those 3 hops going. Wait, you know what they say about third days? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad books for a while. Are you ready? Holy shit. Yes, I am. Holy shit. Third day is serious. It sounds serious, my dude. It took some time for our schedule to line up, but I finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. You always stay so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we're just able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out, but the added benefits is that I've seen a lot of improvements in my health. Indeed. I was able to surf through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig pulled up in the curve, bringing in the sleeping bags in the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double checked to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's gonna be spending this weekend on a school trip to our naturals capital. She haven't been away from home without me for longer than a day. Since she was 14, I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about this as I am, man. Hey, Manabelle. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on her top of her luggage in order to get it to finally sit. Hey, Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy, I'll zip up and ready to go. How much do you pack? That seems a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all my camera equipment, lenses, tripods, flashes, all that shit. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on naturals monuments. Oh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series when I imagine Disney princesses as funding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody liked those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods out there in nature, you know. Roughing it out, just me and Mother Nature. That, tree! Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm not gonna have to have any signal out there. I won't be able to text you or call you at all. It's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple of days on what's just got voted off in the extremely haunted house hunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Riley was pushing down a flight of ornament stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stars, man. Stairs. Amanda finished zipping up her big suitcase and lug it off to the next door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big old hug. Relax, Dalatram. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Sanders and 2 moms. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked nicely, fine, promise. I step aside, huddling my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some captain gear on top of my little but stylish car. He noticed me carrying my equipment and hurried over to take it from me. Such a gentleman. I almost had a case of vipers. Oh! Oh! I could see that banana going up. Oh, I can't. No, I'm sorry. I take that one back. My dude, never feel. Those muscles were made for packing heavy things and putting them in other places, though. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that.
Oh.
Everything's good with Amanda, though? Yep, on her way to school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? Already, yes. I'm smashly for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. How much time we have? Do we have enough? Yeah, we have 90 minutes. All right, let's do this. Oh no! What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plug in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just... Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer flow out. Away. Take all your worries and blend them into a... Pummer good vibes. Pulp in good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to? All I have is at my place is a series of CDs. That guy drew a tough and intense calisthenic workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding, my dude. Craig's hand me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I tumble through pages from pages of kids sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back. Keep going, man. You get to the end of the case, you find the very last song, a blank disc with Craig's hand written on it. DJ Cake Stand. Okay. Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. I popped the CD into the car, and it's like I immediately transport to our old dorm room. Hits after hits play, and soon enough, we're both happily singing this lyrics to each songs as we fly through the highway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate, my dude, you brought that dog home one night, and I couldn't pray you to a halt. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our 4A students, roommates who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog though. And then we have a room inspector. That RA was so suspicious of us because we couldn't prove anything. And Carl's was just under a blanket. Bless that pup courage under the fire though. Man, we did some dumb shit back in the day. The house fly by as we belt out tunes, and whenever non-existent key voices registering, soon enough we... Oh wait, that's not his voice, that's me. We're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vessels of everything amazing that nature has to offer. My dude, it feels good to be out here. Real good. Can we go to the camping site? We park our car at the entrance to a family trail and load up the gear on our back. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'll be drilling all the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intensely at his phone. Everything okay?
Oh.
Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Craig's pocketed the phone and we start off on the drive. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it wasn't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and animals' chirps. Everything okay back there? There's no reception out here. Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of, I know that word. Anxiety, yeah. On Craig's faces.
Oh, man.
But what if there's a problem, though? You're trained for this. Look, Craig, we all know that if you really want to, you can flex your calf muscles and fly out of it like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is all we
Nice.
We'll keep munching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops and maybe we should go. My dude, maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring all sort of worst case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I will have to know a way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away. I'm telling you now. No matter how old your kids is, you just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. I have to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all We just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distraction, no phone calls. I mean, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks directly in the eyes. Whoa. No distraction, no phone calls, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. We're gonna have fun this weekend, trust me. Craig and I get back to Mouchin, sorry. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only people in there. My dude, I can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days for sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dumped a bag of fabric and poles around the ground. We unfold the tent and... Sorry, hiccups. In the desired spot, I hadn't Craig the stakes. Yeah. My dude, we know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. Oh, come on. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial. Yeah, info. Okay. We somehow managed to build up an upright structure that closely represents what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. My dude... Oh wait, no, wrong one. I wouldn't put this up against the storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. We set up a couple of shelves in our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork. Bro, look at us go! Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meat and drink our brew, for what we have is domain over this land. My dude, that was hype! Look at our camping shelves though, which we're gonna be sitting in though. So, what's next on the camp? Scravaganja. So cute. Well, now that we have the shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up ahead, the way that I'm sure we both hiked to. Let's get hiking then. Craig and I ventures into the woods. We assemble along, taking our time to do chats and admire the wilderness. Well, yeah, that works too. I know it was wildlife, but wilderness works too. Craig's reach out and an arm and stop me. Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like? I look over there where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt. I can't get over how detailed it is. I examine the butt tree further. Why? Okay, you even have, okay. I thought we were gonna have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig's whole back sneaker. No? Snicker. Oh. I expect to have every hike to be as good as this one. I'm snickering now too. Let's analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh off of jokes. The best thing about this is that there's no dollars here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here. But everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. And they were getting closer now. Check it out, my dude. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Oh my god. Casting over a hill, Craig and I greeted by a wire clearance surrounded by trees. And not only that, in front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Wow, it's just fantastic. The general beauty of this place is just absolutely amazing. We definitely have to go explore and definitely investigate. The old waterfall is gorgeous. Nature is so rad, man. Beautiful, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Oh.
My dude, think we could jump off it like old days? Huh. This old guy is happy here on dry land.
Huh?
Looks like you could climb up right up here, though. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins taking off his clothes. Okay. I caught it. Sorry, I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catch me looking.
Oh.
I do a lot of grunt workout though. I immediately turn away. Oh my god, I need some more coffee. Hang on. Okay. You coming or what? You have no idea. What? Oh, and I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall. By the time I finish my sentence, when he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eye. We lived together for years, my dude, and I've seen your ass more than time that I can count. It's no big deal. You got it, Chief. Let's put it on the show. Who needs pants anyway? You're socially impressed. Down with the pants. Down with the system! My dude, that's the spirit, though. I take my shorts off and drop it in a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up on the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this Pacific. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes. Don't ding, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall into the lake, catching a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Whoa! That felt good, my dude. Get your ass down here, talking smack it. He treads water and look at me.
Oh.
Oh. You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically. Oh, come on, it's just a lake. Come on, just jump on it. My toes grabs the edge of the rock. You know, funny fact, a long time ago, my family and I, we went into a park that has a lake, a giant lake and stuff. There was this tree that had a rope on it, and I grabbed it and I jumped straight into the lake. I didn't even thought about it. It was like way high up too. I didn't even thought about it because the rush of the thrill is fun, like legit. Doing stuff like that and experiencing for the first time and not dying too. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really grateful belly flop. Oh! I hit the water with a loud slap. I surface to find Craig giggling. Giggity. I hate that belly flop. A solid 8 out of 10 though. Your form was... I rate that. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place though. I playfully splashed water at Clay. Are you sure about that? I splashed him again. You giving me no choice though. Clay splashed me in the face with a huge wave of water. Yeah, that would be me. If me and Thomas do that, I would legit do that to him. You're waking the beast now, my boy! He launches another wave at me. Don't you put me in the corner here, my dude. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Splash water. Dunk him. Yeah, dunk him. Hammer fist. Dunk him. I lunged for Craig and managed to get him in the arm lock. Time for the finishing move. Summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water. Hey! And I drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces out of the water. My turn. Oh no, it seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk me. He's giggling. He's giggling me. I mean, he's grabbing me with his clearly superior muscles and quite literally tossed me across the water. I emerged from the water devastated.
Oh.
You think I did all those push-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. Those arms cannons out there, launcher. Craig does a playful flicks for me. Damn. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands, there is peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Not so scary now, huh? No, I'll race you to the top. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the waterfall again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Wanna go again? You know it. With the same energy we have in our youth, we climb up back to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm pretty sure looks incredibly grateful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man! This is fun! Got one more in you? I live for the danger. It takes a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should, you know, get going back before it gets too dark though. Are you kidding? I never felt more alive. Alright, bro, you sure? It's my turn to jump. I scurry up to the rocks once more and do another classic cannonball. Wow, this is so much fun. I'm getting kind of cold. Want to go back to the camp? Okay. We should probably be heading back though. We go to put our clothes back on. Noah stays soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Soaping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig's pull out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in the fold. You ready for a feast though? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulled into the relaxing station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the third thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here though. Craig's cooked now? I remember how he entire semester, sophomore year's diet consists of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwave it and have trouble believing that thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around the bag, pulling things out, checking every pocket. Uh-oh.
No.
My dear, I know I pack it. Craig shakes another bag and still can't find it. My stomach gremlin is now more aware of how cold and wet I am. We need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
I don't know.
Gosh, I'm so sorry, my dude. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm so sorry, man. Don't be. We can figure this thing out, man. We can start a fire. We're small guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I watch plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. Well, we need some wood, yeah. I gestured to the trees around us.
Man.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder. We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens and then... What? Yeah, okay. Oh, then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology or remote our house, depends on the show. Craig and I gather varieties of wood, brocks, and moss until we have all the materials that we could to make a possible looking campfire. Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting and a cold breeze rustles the leaf of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past. I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Anyway, I can help. Give me more of a moral support. Lift my spirit and we'll make this fire happen. Go overboard with compliments. You really giving that fire the business, my dude. You're amazing, hardworking father with a sturdy work ethic, and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero, and neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, stop. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking with me. Oh my god, okay, bro, stop. You're gonna make me cry. Okay, okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regular old outdoorsy fellows.
Oh.
Hooray for not dying, though. I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig stroke the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. Whoops. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit with the sounds of crickets and the scent of a steak filled in the air. I actually feel pretty calm. Craig especially stares. 2 steaks in a pan. He been heating up on fire, cranking up thyme and crushed ginger over it with my English is dying. Why basting them both in butter, my dudes? I need some more coffee. Hang on. I didn't realize he was actually good at cooking though. And the fancy I have ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoned packet onto the dried ramen and eating it straight up. My dear, when did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. Oh, I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready though. Craig puts the steak onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach out for one, but Craig smacks my hand away. Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to the seat, eyeing the steak long from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepared a side salad for us in the meantime. It was fucking fantastic with all this cheese onto it and chopped greens. He plated it next to the gorgeous pie of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sat down by the fire and dug in.
Oh.
Everything tastes good? I'm in heaven, my dude. That's what I like to hear, though. Remember how for entire semesters we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's so hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm impressed on how much you got in your life together. Craig laughed, but there was no humor in it. I'm glad you think that. I glaze at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grown out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay?
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I know you for long enough to see when you're down.
Oh, man.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh.
I have to for my girls, though. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they with their mom, I always work overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way.
Oh.
There, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry, my dude. If that what it takes to raise them, well, then then it's worth it, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do another episode. Give me a second. It's getting too good to end it here. Fuck that. Give me a minute. Actually, I'm not gonna do another episode. I'm just gonna add this clip with the other clip, so it's gonna take a minute to upload. So give me a second. Alright, let's be right back, guys. Let's do this. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Bro.
I do though. I eat right and exercise. That's not what I meant. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Dude.
What? You're spending yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else. You matter too, my dude. It's just, I know I can prove for my family, and if I take step backs and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them. But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head, though, telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about it being out here. Craig, listen, you're trying your best, man, and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact, man. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness. Do I, though? Hell yeah, bro. So I feel like that will friend zone him. I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He's encouraged everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you. Craig's beam. He gets up and walks over to himself. Come on, I bought dessert. Oh, are you gonna use the campfire to torch the tops of the cream brulee? What? I know a little to nothing about cooking, I'm sorry. Craig pulls out marshmallow. Oh shit!
Nice.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores. Fun fact, I have never ever ate s'mores in my life. Thomas, he's going to show me how to eat a s'more. Like legit. He told me like legit he was going to show me how to make a s'more and stuff. And I'm going to do that too because he's my everything. I'd rather him show me than someone else random. So it's going to be a cool experience feeling with that. Because I never tried s'mores ever. Anyway, let's continue. I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallow. Oh, I stand by that, my dude. It's kind of good, to be honest with you, on the outside, but gooey in the center is preserved. Brutish motherfucker. Craig tosses marshmallow at me, and I catch it in my mouth. Pro move, though. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Grab a week of practice and I'll be a competitive again. Craig and I sat in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah, my dude. I miss this, Jack. Me too. We stay here until it gets late. I half remember stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually crumble into the tent. We go into the tent and I unfold my sleeping bag. Wait, what's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh no, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just up over here. No way here. Chris unzipped the sleeping bag and spread it out so there was enough room for both of us to lie on top of it. Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other without a blanket. It really is cold. I shiver and without realizing, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over and trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open, his hands find a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. Ow! Get it, my boy! We look at each other. Again, my heart's racing. Craig,
Oh.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Oh my god, I'm loving it! I'm loving it! Let's get it! Bro, me too. I run my head through his hands, then down to his chest. Cole's bring me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure. You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my feet. I cannot. We kiss again. Oh my god. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Oh! Get some of that dick! I'm sorry, but it's true. My bad.
Bro, that was perfect.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't. I need to drink water for that one. Oof, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. Oh my god, I don't want it. Damn, that was good. Okay, for now we're gonna have to end it here, unfortunately. Oh my god, that was so good. I cannot. Damn, that was good. He got some of that though. Alright guys, for now this will have to be it, unfortunately. I do hope you all enjoy that. And I do hope each and every one of you have a lovely night or day, depending where you are. And remember guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.